Welcome to your weekly briefing from the Meta Control Room. This week, we're cutting right through all the noise of Meta's latest updates to show you a single, really powerful strategy they're building, and it's happening right under our noses. So here's the big question we're digging into today. Are all these updates we're seeing, which, let's be honest, can feel kind of disconnected, are they actually all part of one single powerful system? We're talking about an automation flywheel, something designed to pretty much put your campaigns on autopilot. Here's the basic idea. AI helps you create better ads. Okay, simple enough. Those ads then feed an AI delivery system to find the perfect audience. That whole process generates data and insights that then, you guessed it, make your next round of AI-powered creative even smarter. It's this self-improving loop. So let's break down how Meta is building each piece of this machine. All right, here's our game plan. We'll look at the new AI creative engine, then talk about how it's being used in culture and conversation, and of course, the smarter tech going on under the hood. After that, we'll get to the big takeaway and your action plan for the week. Okay, let's start with the fuel for this whole system, creative. Because let's face it, producing enough high-quality creative at scale has always been the biggest bottleneck, and Meta is getting really aggressive about solving that problem. I mean, this really represents a fundamental shift. We're moving away from that old world where creative was this manual, super time-consuming, and frankly, expensive chore. Now, AI can just generate endless variations for the system to test and personalize. This could solve the creative bottleneck once and for all. What Meta's doing here is essentially building an AI-powered video editor right inside of Ads Manager. You can now create UGC-style videos using avatars. You can add AI voiceovers to images and videos, and you can automatically translate every single element, we're talking text overlays and the voice, in one step. This is huge for connecting with global audiences. And the impact? It's already crystal clear. For all you e-commerce advertisers out there, just turning a static product catalog into dynamic videos is already showing a 20% lift in conversions per dollar in testing. Think about that. That's a massive efficiency game, basically from flipping a switch. So you've got all this great new creative. The next question is, where does Meta want you to put it? Well, they want you to deploy it right in the middle of cultural moments and user conversations. Reels trending ads are expanding in a big way. They're letting you place your brand right next to the most relevant, trending content during major events. Things like Fashion Week, F1 races, even Black Friday. This is all about showing up when audience attention is at its absolute peak. And this isn't just theory, right? Major brands like Focus Features are already seeing it drive real business outcomes, everything from awareness and engagement right down to ticket sales. The point is to be part of the culture, not interrupting it. And on the conversation side of things, Threads is definitely not an experiment anymore. It's got over 400 million users, and Meta is now opening it up for serious direct response advertising. They're starting with global support for app install campaigns and app event optimization. And crucially, they're also giving you the tools to manage that conversation. This new API endpoint means you can view, hide, and reply to comments on your Threads ads directly from your third-party tools. So no more living inside the app just to do community management. Okay, now for the final piece of the flywheel, the intelligence layer. These are the under-the-hood changes that help you manage and optimize this whole system with way less friction. The Opportunity Score feature in the Marketing API just got a major upgrade. See, before it just kind of gave you advice. Now you can programmatically apply over 14 of Meta's proven best practice recommendations without ever leaving your workflow tools. So the key point here is this. Meta wants to reduce all the friction for you to adopt its best practices. By embedding these actionable recommendations directly into the software you already use, they're making it easier than ever to let the machine optimize itself. So when you put all these pieces together, you've got the AI creative, the new placements, the smarter tools. What does it all mean? Well, it really points to a necessary mindset shift for all of us. Your role is evolving. It's moving away from being a manual campaign tweaker, pulling levers and adjusting bids every single day, to becoming more of an AI conductor. Your new job is to provide the best possible inputs. That's your strategy, diverse creative angles, and really clear business goals. From there, you orchestrate Meta's AI systems and you curate the outputs, but you let that automation flywheel do the heavy lifting. You become the strategist, not the technician. Okay, this brings us to the most important part. What should you be doing about all these updates right now to get ahead of the curve? Here is your practical, no-nonsense checklist. And look, don't try to do it all at once. Just pick one of these and test it this week. generate a video, add the threads placement, or just send a quick email to your software provider. The key is to just start getting a feel for how these new tools can actually impact your accounts. And that's our briefing. The question I want to leave you with for our community discussion is this. Looking at your own accounts, which one of these updates, the AI creative, the new placements, or the API tools, which one do you think is going to be the biggest game changer for you? Let's talk about it.